All right, guys, it is getting close to the end of Thursday, which means that it is almost Friday. You know what that means. All right, guys, it has been a long week, but a short week all at the same time. I didn't work on Tuesday, which you did, so technically I had a 3-day week, but yet it still feels like a very long week. Today in particular, Thursday, feels very long, right? So, but again, enough about Thursday. It's finished strong Friday. So hopefully you were able to get everything that you need done this week, guys. Hopefully that you were able to do what you needed to do in order to get caught up, to be sure that you are where you need to be in order to be passing. I know that's a lot of redundancy in that sentence, but we're going to leave it in here because I don't want to edit it out. You should see my setup right now. I have like 2 laptops and my phone here just like lighting my face because it's like super dark in here. Maybe if I get closer to the camera, right, it'll be a little bit better. So the inauguration happened, right? We are on our way to a new era in presidency. Okay, agree with it or disagree with it, we got to deal with it, right? So here we go, right? 2021, President Joe Biden is now at the helm of America, and we will see where we go from here. For some people, it seems like we can only go up. For some people, it seems like we can only go down. But either way, I think that it's just important for us to know that we are living in these times that are very uncertain, very crazy, to say the least, right? If you can go back in time to the start of March when the pandemic happened, what would you tell yourself with all the knowledge that you have now? Would you warn yourself about the murder hornets that were supposed to come that never came? Would you tell yourself that Kobe Bryant was going to pass away? Would you tell yourself that all this crazy stuff was going to happen, right? Would you tell yourself that we were going to have all these protests and we were going to have all these riots? Or were you going to tell yourself that, hey, get used to distance learning, right? Because we're going to be doing this the entire year, it seems like. What would you tell yourself, right? I think if I could go back in time, if I could tell myself anything, I would tell myself, stop what you're doing. This is very important. What in the world? What's going on here? It's me. Well, you from the future. Me from the future? Am I dreaming here? No, you're not dreaming. I'm just coming to warn you that this spring break is going to be the longest spring break you will ever have. Once you leave from work today, you won't come back until next semester. What? I can't tell you exactly what happens because of something called the butterfly effect, but I can tell you that it's going to be crazy. What are you talking about? The WHO said everything is fine. They said that COVID cannot be transmitted from person to person and that we don't even have to wear these stupid masks anymore. How stocked up are you on toilet paper? I mean, that's a little personal, but I have a few rolls at home. Do you need some? You might need to go to Sam's and get yourself a good amount because you're not going to want to be fighting over toilet paper in public. All right, I mean, sure. Kobe, cherish these moments. Who would have ever thought that owning your own helicopter would be a bad idea? What? Are you allergic to bees? Am I allergic to bees? I don't think I'm allergic to bees, but are you allergic to bees? Not that I know of. What about murder hornets? Murder hornets? What in the world? I've said too much. I really think you're over-exaggerating on what this year is going to really be like. Overreacting? There's no such thing as overreacting anymore. This year is going to get bad. Well, how bad are we talking here? I've run out of time to tell you. Just know you've been warned. Oh, one more thing. You're going to get diabetes. I thought you weren't supposed to say anything because of the butterfly effect. Well, yeah, I mean, but I figured if I told you now, maybe we can avoid it down the road. So if you can go back in time, what would you tell yourself? What would you warn yourself about coming up in the year If you were to go back in time to March, drop that down in the comments. Let me know what you would think, right? So, finish strong Friday, guys. Have a good weekend. We have a good while until we get another break. I believe we don't have another break until spring break. And hopefully this spring break goes a lot better than last spring break. But we'll see how things go. And just know that I'm proud of you guys, the ones of you that are keeping up and doing everything that you got to do. For those of you that are falling behind, let's pick it up. Okay, let's get where we need to be so that we can be in a good spot so that we're not struggling at the end, right? I did tell y'all today, being Thursday, that we are behind, right? We're about 1.5 units behind. So we need to kind of pick up the pace and we need to move forward, right? So let's go ahead and do that, guys, because we are capable of doing it. You are capable of doing it because you just need to push yourself, all right? So have a good Friday, guys, and we will see you later on. So I guess the butterfly effect and me telling myself about diabetes really didn't mean anything, right?